Welcome to Subramani. Most people look at successful businessman, maybe a Mukesh Ambani or a Gautam Adani or anybody else, could be a Thapar, could be Goenka, could be any of these people, and think that the fastest way to financial freedom is to start your own business. That way you could look at Sachin Tendulkar and think that playing cricket would have been the fastest way to good financial status. So put your kid through cricket academy, right? Well, it may not be so simple, but it's not so difficult either. But yes, doing your own business makes sense, but doing your own business is not the only way to really make big money, in the sense that you don't have to leave your job to start a business. So first of all, you can start small. Remember that starting small is what everybody did, but then most of the successful people leveraged after they got reasonable success. Let us take the case of Musk. When he sold PayPal, he had a lot of money. He maybe in his 30s he could have retired with about 150 million. I'm not sure about the number, but he decided to put that money into two, three projects: Solar City and of course Tesla. Now Tesla is made him worth a few billion. I'm not even getting into whether he's happy or unhappy. Remember, he's gone through 2 divorces. So of course he's a successful businessman, and that's what he did. If you want to have success, do you need to start with 100 million or 150 million? No, you can actually start with 10,000 rupees and 20,000 rupees. Do things which you enjoy, but you have to start learning. So go to lots of top colleges have opened their doors, maybe thanks to COVID. So Stanford, Harvard, all of them have lots of free courses available. Then there's of course Khan's Academy, Udemy and things like that. Go learn. Maybe you create an app, maybe you do some business, and all this can be done on the side, right? So you don't have to quit your job and things like that. So here is a letter from a youngish person. I'm not telling you his age, but he's under 30, and he makes about 7 lakhs a year, lives in Bangalore, and lives with a friend, and he splits the rent, which means he's paying about 3,000 rupees per month as rent, which is really low, and also pays for the utilities. He has not said how much he pays for the utilities. I could say I am comfortably poor, and currently I am not saving much money and living paycheck to paycheck. I want to be able to start my own production company. I have a girlfriend who also earns similar money, and she also shares her rent with another friend of hers, so she also is not a big spender, and we wish to start our own film company in the next 6-7 years. And it means I need to have financial freedom, and I estimate that we will be making about 30 lakhs a year a few years from now. Maybe 3-4 years from now we should be making that kind of money. I have not been saving any money, and I have no investments, no PPF or anything else. What are the basics that we need to be doing to save money over 5, 10, 20, 30 years? After taxes, I take home about 13,000 a month, and that is but a lot of it goes towards rent and utilities, transportation. I have a gym membership, which is considered expensive. And how much of my pay packet should I realistically be saving? I think he's got a mistake. It can't be that low, because he's earning much more. He's earning something like 7 lakhs. So I think it should be 24,000 or 25,000 at least he must be taking home, or maybe even more, maybe much more. So I don't know, there is some disconnect here. I have no clue how to invest my money, and I just want to get into the game. Now what he has done, let us call him BW, he does not want to be named. he could have a lot of regret later on in life about doing something, or far more regret about missing out on something. And this is an age when you can take risk. You're under 30, he's about 26, 27 years of age. He has not mentioned his exact age, but he's got a girlfriend who is also similar age, and they want to do business together, maybe get married, right? So first of all, I'm very happy that he has got a goal and he's working towards it. And the fact that he knows that he's not investing any money and he's not saving any money. So what should he do? First of all, go set up a PPF account, because that will force you to put money away for 15 years. Since you are going to be working with film production, etc., you need to have debt instruments. So starting a PPF account for you and your girlfriend seems to be a good idea. And don't keep postponing this. Procrastination is very good and fine, it feels very good, but end of it, it hurts you, right? So don't do that. Go and open, because the money starts working at 8% or 7% rather, instead of lying at 3%, and it forces you to put away at least 5,000 rupees a year, which will keep growing, right? So do that. Then stay comfortably poor, because one thing which you have done is you're living on less. So maybe you should maybe if you get married to her, you could still save on the rent, but not much, because you're already saving well on rent. And when you guys are earning so much, I'm sure slowly your income will also go up. And if you live so frugally, what will happen is you will have enough capital to do business, because film production requires some investments of your time and also investment of some money. So you need money for that. So put away money for that, and maybe you have a 5-year time frame. So put away, say, 5,000 rupees a month on some equity fund, and also put away 5,000 per month in a debt fund. Remember, we are talking in 2021 January, markets are definitely heated up. Yields don't look good on your bond funds also. It's not a great time to be investing a lump sum, but since you're going to start a SIP now, it's a great time. SIP any time is a great time to start. But for heaven's sake, don't get carried away, think SIP will make money in the next 3 years or 4 years. This money that I'm asking you to invest is for some kind of an emergency which can happen to you after 5, 7, 8, 10 years, right? So when you're doing equity when you're doing SIP in an equity fund, please have your brains tuned to saying, I will make money in this SIP only after 10 years. So both you and your girlfriend have to understand that you will make money only over the next 10 years. Incidentally, if you make money in between, that's great. But please consider the market stage at which you are entering is pretty high. Maybe the market will remain good over next 2 years. So you will feel fantastic that you started an SIP. You put only 1,20,000 and it is already worth 1,50,000. That is like magic. And you start extrapolating and saying this is going to happen and this is going to happen. And then suddenly there is a fall, right? And that fall remains like that for next maybe 2 years. In those 2 years also, you need to keep continuing your SIP, because that is where you are building up your ability to stay tight and building up a portfolio of more units, because the NAV has fallen. Staying invested during good times is easy. Staying invested during bad times is difficult. Please learn that while doing your SIP. Go and get medical insurance for both of you, because one day when you're on your own, you will not have the medical cover of your corporate, right? Start your own business on the side, whatever it is, film production, animation, making an app, whatever, but start your business. Don't wait to say that after I leave my job I will do business. No, it doesn't happen. You start parallelly. Look how it's going. 6-8 months later, after you have say 1 or 2 clients, or you've raised money or something like that, then you can decide to do it full time. And I'm assuming you don't have any property or anything. In case you have property, please write your will, and that's it. You're on your way. But please do your business, because if you don't do business, you'll have a regret that I didn't try. Please go, try, fail, retry, fail, retry, and you'll succeed, right? So do this, but open your PPF account, get yourself a term insurance, start 2 SIPs, one in debt and one in equity. That's it. Life is done. Thank you.